Peeps, this is a Low Key podcast, and today, it's our brand new podcast, and I'm the host, Milton Hernandez, and this is my co-host.
Hi, my name is Alexander Moss.
Yep. This is like a brand new podcast. We worked with our people that we know. We're in Vado Productions. We're all high schoolers here. Alex will talk more on that one. That on our producer right here, producer or tech guy would be Corbin Gasparino. Great guy, knows what he's doing. I'll let Alex finish his intro, and then we'll get into the topic.
One main thing that we want to do with our podcast is have it where it's just about high school ran, high school operated, just everything we wanted to revolve around high school. We want high schoolers that are down to get interviewed. Our tech guy's a high schooler. He's a sophomore. We're all sophomores. We want this to be a big podcast about high schoolers and what it feels to be like in high school.
Not just that, we also need to talk on different topics around the world, maybe how it's impacting our generation or stuff like that. But our first podcast is going to be calm, not much to talk about because it's our first podcast. But one of my first topic is, Black Friday's coming around.
Yes, sir.
Christmas coming around. Any plans?
For Christmas, I am actually going to family, but for Black Friday, there's this crazy deal on this 50-inch TV.
You know what they should do for Black Friday?
What should
lower the gas prices.
Ooh,
that's the perfect Black Friday.
That would be the perfect deal for Black Friday.
Yeah.
What are you doing on Christmas?
I'm just gonna chill with my family probably.
Yeah. Is there a certain gift you want?
No. I mean, I'm working like 2 jobs right now, so I'm just gonna get myself stuff. I'm probably just gonna get stuff for my car.
Respect. That's the main thing I'm doing right now too. I have a Lincoln Town Car, a 1997, and I am putting a new stereo and surround sound. Sorry, not surround, but a new stereo system into my car, and I'm gonna be working on that for.
That's nice. New sound system.
Mm-hmm.
How much you spent on it?
It's gonna be $3,000 in the end. I've been saving. Yeah,
that's a lot. That's good. I mean, you gotta get your bread up, fix your car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what are you planning after high school?
After high school, I really want to go to college, really, really bad. Shout out to Miss Dixon. She very much put this idea in my head, that college really does boost you in life. I grew up I didn't have the best, I don't have the best background and everything. And I grew up hearing that, college is too much. It's not worth it. And then I talked to Miss Dixon, who's a really big inspiration in my life. And she did tell me how much college really does help in your life and help push you forward in the end.
Yeah, it does that. I don't know. It's probably because people are scared because of the expenses. There's scholarships with that. There's a lot of scholarships for different things, for being the first person in your family to graduate high school. Or go to college. There's different things. You'll be surprised how many not podcasts. How many scholarships there are.
Yeah. I remember we looked up this Google sheet, and there was, I think, 800 scholarships.
Oh yeah, there's way more than that around the world. But yeah, you hear that, Vikings? Make sure you get your scholarships up, or probably try to figure out what you're gonna do in life. I mean, high school is only 4 years. Last year we were freshmen, now we only got 3 years.
Yeah, and we're only 15 and 16.
Yeah,
there's a lot more going on than just high school.
Yeah. Well, me, I'm probably just gonna go. I'm probably just gonna go to the Marines. Thinking I'll be picking up college. I'm gonna go to K-State for my undergrad, and then for my grad, I'm going to Oklahoma State. Oh, not Oklahoma University.
Why Oklahoma?
I just really like the school, and their law school. That's where I'm going to for my grad. And their law school is really nice. So Yeah. Well, that's our little icebreaker. So for today's actual topic, so we know there's a lot of things going around the world. How do you feel about like the total, the Ukraine, the wars going on? We have Ukraine, Russia,
Israel now.
Israel and Palestine. Like, how does that impact us in a way?
I feel like as a high schooler right now, I feel like it very much does impact us because obviously I'm on social medias. I'm on TikTok all the time. I get most of my stuff from a bunch of social medias. On a bunch of them, you only kind of hear one side of the story usually. So I only really hear like a certain type of information. And as a high schooler, I feel like it's a bit wrong for me to judge like what they're fighting over or the Ukraine and Russia situation. Like obviously my sympathy's out for them and everything, but as a high schooler, it kind of just messes with you because you never really hear the full entire story. You very much get left to make your own assumptions, and that can be a bad thing or a good thing because it could be a good thing because some people want to do more research. Some people want to go and learn how they can help that situation, see what they can do to help anybody they know that's in that rough patch right now.
Yeah.
And then other times it's bad because you could very much be very ignorant on a certain topic, like the Israel. I don't know. I honestly don't know much about that situation because
it's really this war dates back to a long time ago. It's like a little controversial. It dates back to when World War II and the man with the mustache was putting them in concentration camps. But then after World War II,
is it Israel versus Germany?
No, it's Israel versus Palestine. So the thing what I was told and what I researched was that after World War II, the Jews in Israel, Israel's made up of Jews basically.
Mm.
So they didn't really, the European government, the European Union, if you guys know what that is, they moved Israel to like a neighboring place. They put it right in the middle. The geography of Israel is so bad because they're right next to like different countries that all those countries that connect usually they're like in the Middle East and they are Muslim and they don't really like Israel. So Israel, but they're thriving. They're more thriving than like Palestine. They like moved all the countries that are Muslim to one side, and those Muslim countries are probably struggling right now. While most of Israel is like beautiful art, like it's nice. And if you go to the Gaza Strip, it's like, wait, what? I thought we're like a beautiful place.
Yeah.
But I kind of understand with Palestine, but it's not really just a Palestine government or people. It's this like extremist group that really brought on this war because they went to violence instead of so like, and they even killed their own kind sometimes.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's really hard. You gotta do your research, guys. Don't jump to conclusions.
Learn more about this topic.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we also have Russia and Ukraine, and all these wars can really break out into like one major war. We can end up in World War III, which we don't want. High schoolers can get worried. So this is a good topic. If you guys are having worrying thoughts or too much to carry, try to visit your counselor today or try to find someone you can talk to, a trusted adult. There's many trusted adults here. So,
did you hear about their opening the draft? Or they're about to start a draft?
For the U.S. government military.
I think something.
I mean, that. Yeah. Well, what I heard was
I think it's women are allowed to be in the draft now.
Yeah, it's been a big change. It's good.
Yeah,
that's good that we're advancing.
That's kind of scary though. Like that's an active thing we have to think about as.
Yeah. I mean, once you turn 18, you're eligible for a draft. You haven't done a draft since a while now. Because I mean, they won't pull the draft until like we see that our military personnel is like too small and we need more people. That's when they'll probably pull a draft. But I mean, they did send the most advanced. President Biden sent his most advanced aircraft carrier in like the middle of the ocean because Israel's like right next to an ocean, so they sent it over there. And now that's only that. Iran is joining, and then they also have other things going around like I think it was China and I don't know if it's China and Vietnam or it's like it's an Asian country. I know it has to do with China something for what else, but they're also heated. So like all these wars are just happening so fast that it's going to come to like a major thing where all different countries are going to join in.
The crazy thing about a bunch of these wars is that they're happening fast, but they've been in a conflict for a long time. Like in one of my classes, I remember we watched a video about Israel and Pakistan, and they showed how they don't like each other. Like they live like next door, like they're like touching or whatever. But so it's like even though they despise each other, they have to be in close vicinity. That they've been having conflict for like a long time. So it's like now that the world is more modern and everything, now it's going to war instead of like.
Yeah, and the sad part is really that once the war starts and countries are they're losing, the thing is that it just goes down to nuclear war, whereas in countries are starting to push the big red button.
You know that saying? I don't know what the next war is going to be fought with, but I know the next war is going to be what, I don't know, something like that. And it's like rocks and stones because people are saying that we're going to nuke like the whole planet.
But it's a really hard theory. There's a theory out there that like right now the way Earth is going is that the way the apocalypse, if you will, or the end of the world is probably going to be through nuclear warfare.
Yeah, you don't believe that?
It's a very high possibility with all these wars going around, but it could change. It could just be climate change. I mean, this weather is actually insane.
Yes, it is.
Cancer weather is actually insane.
Horrible.
Sometimes in the middle of the morning, it's like freezing, and then like once
70 when you get out of school, and
it's like, oh my god, it's hot, and then after that at night, like you're like, what in the world? It's like Christmas right now.
Yeah. Are you not nervous to go in the military in a time like this right now?
I mean, I've been wanting to go to the military for a while.
I was gonna say, I have family in it, and I haven't talked to a family member, and they've deeply regretted it because they say there's just such a strong brotherhood and such a strong like feeling and unity you get in there that like I haven't met a family member that regrets it, but they have talked about that like serving now must be a little bit more scarier than it.
Oh yeah, that's probably why they're probably thinking about putting a draft at this coming to World War II because young men or young women are gonna get scared that they're for sure gonna die because they're gonna be put in the middle of war. But the thing is, people just think about the military as in when there's a war, they slide it. But there's like different branches of the military. There's different things that people do. There's technicians and stuff. So you really just gotta redo your research on that one.
Yeah. What are you trying to be in the Marines?
Talk to a Marine. There's a position where like it's kind of like a lawyer. That's why I also.
Oh, that's why you're trying to go to law school.
Yeah, because I want to be a lawyer, probably a business lawyer or a like an accidental lawyer basically the lawyer that chases the ambulance. Pretty much.
Treats the ambulance?
No, chases the ambulance. Like they chase the ambulance to see if someone like got injured through somebody else. So then.
So if it's like the firing range and like a gun misfires and they have to.
It was on somebody else.
Yeah.
Or like there's a car accident and somebody else hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's probably start my own law firm too. So probably
that's one of your end goals.
Yeah, I mean I can probably hit 2 birds with one stone. Start my cause I also wanted to be a CEO. So I could probably start off, get some lawyer knowledge, like start off when I work for a law firm. Once I have knowledge or enough money, start my own law firm, and there's one of my other goals accomplished that,
That's very good to hear. I always get happy hearing young people like me and you having actual goals and steps that we plan to take to farther our goal, like get closer to our goals. And not just using like high school just to like mosey about and like actively pursue things that we can do later on.
Well, I mean that's most of our yapping. When we got I got one more topic we could probably talk about is one of the biggest things in this generation is social media. How do we really feel about that? Like, is social media bad as they say? Is it social media is it like proven that social media is actually killing young people's brains?
In my opinion, I hate social media. In my opinion, I actually despise my phone. Like I hate I
hate to love basically because you love being on your phone.
I love being on my phone and being well connected with people, but I hate that too. That I have to be on my phone to be connected to people.
Yeah, you have to get distracted.
I can't like nowadays. If you go and you see a group of high schoolers, anybody walking, like a group of 4 girls walking, they're almost always all on their phone and just walking together. Like, yeah, you're together, but are you really together? Like, are you really all there paying attention?
Yeah. It's like everything's going through social media.
Yeah. It's that's why I feel like that movie, Truman Show, I feel like that's very, very relatable to nowadays.
Yeah. I mean,
everything you post online. Oh, I went to a party.
Yeah.
Post.
And the crazy part is, no matter if you delete your post, it's always going to come back for you. There's a digital footprint.
Screenshot doesn't take that. Screenshot just 2 click.
Yeah, I mean, and if you screenshot someone on Snap, it sends it to someone that you screenshot their story, but you don't really have to answer.
It's already too late.
You don't have to answer them, and it's when it's set in stone, it's basically set in stone.
Yeah, I just feel weird about the whole social media thing because I mean, if you talk to your parents, they can't even like comprehend why most people are on their phone because they're like, back in my day, you had to go and if there was a phone, you had to call the home phone and you had to talk to like their mom.
Yeah.
But now it's like, if you want to know if somebody can play a video game, you want to go somewhere, it's nothing but a text. But at the same time, it's like our whole lives are evolved around a device in our pocket.
Speaking of video games, side topic.
Go ahead.
I think video games are getting too realistic. I mean, the graphics are cool.
I completely
agree.
The
reason video games were made to get out of this world, basically.
I completely agree.
So, like, once video game developers make really good, cool, it's like, it looks so real, but don't we play video games to get away from the real world?
Yeah. I think when VR came out, I was kind of scared, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I have my phone in my pocket. Like, my phone's my phone's on my hip, even though I don't like being on my phone and, like, I'm almost never really on it. Like,
it's
VR. Yeah, VR, you put that headset on and you're completely detached from reality. Yeah. Like, you could be playing basketball while you're in your room, like, sitting down. Like
virtual reality, you can do virtual reality. I think it's just like games that actually make you, like, makes it look real, like actual, like, it makes it look like me and you, like, right there, virtual reality.
Yeah.
It becomes too realistic for me. It's pretty scary because then people are gonna start, like, staying in that world.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know if you've seen it, but, like, have you seen Ready Player One?
Oh, I love that movie. I'm not gonna lie.
It could end up like that. Very good movie. Or
that's what I'm scared of.
Or have you seen WALL-E?
Yeah.
You see, like, towards, like, why Earth was abandoned. There's, like, a bunch of people on the ship.
Yeah. I was gonna talk about that Ready Player One because that's where I'm thinking VR is gonna get to. Like, right now, obviously, it's not like. The whole thing what I'm scared of, it's not right now, because it's like, you still have, like, some control. Because, I mean, I've got a VR, like, you can very much, like, still, like, be there.
You're in control.
But, like, we're advancing every day.
Yeah.
Like, as a whole species, we just keep on advancing. Eventually, someone's going to figure out how to make VR where you can just, like, sit down in a special chair or something, and you can just play a game, and you're completely in a whole nother world. Like, you're not just playing, like, you're Ready Player One. You're going in that portal.
Like, you're not using joysticks or anything. You're transported into that world, and every move that you do is, like, because right now we're sort of in control of VR because we're using joysticks, so it doesn't feel too realistic. But, like, soon it could end up to, like, where you just put it on, sit back, it transports you to that world, and then you're in control of yourself in that world without no joysticks, nothing.
And I'm not dissing video games. For anyone that's thinking that I'm saying, oh, I hate VR, I hate the new Spider. Like, I'm very much not saying that. I love video games. Like, I'm probably gonna get home and go play the new new Fortnite, but, like, the OG Fortnite.
Yeah, it's just like some games are getting too realistic.
I think that's very much true because I love playing this game called Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, I love playing that game too.
Last night I was playing with my friend, and I was going behind this doorway, and out of nowhere a whole, like, AR pointed at my face. I threw my controller. I screamed because it just scared me. And in that game, it's very realistic. It's not like every detail super or whatever, but you feel like you feel like you're the character very much.
Yeah, like, so you get sometimes what I hear is that people get special headphones for that, for, like, for you can hear footsteps and everything. So that, like, once people turn it up all the way to hear everybody, it becomes realistic as in there.
No, yeah, you are the character now.
Yeah.
That's like I'm like that's why I'm like.
That's what I usually do. I have good headphones, but I usually try to keep one out.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't want to feel like I'm stuck in that game.
I don't want to either. I don't like that feeling. Like I like playing video. I very much love playing video games. Like I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing video games since I was like 8.
Oh yeah, and I'm not gonna lie.
Year 1.
Having your phone in video games it's like sometimes I feel like I'm gonna clean my room.
Mm-hmm.
I say I would do it, and then I hear a notification on my phone, or somebody calls me up saying they can hop on. And I was like, you know what? I'll play for like a couple rounds. 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna claim, or I'm gonna see this notification. Oh wait, actually TikTok's open. I might open TikTok and watch it, but it's just phones sometimes are getting over exaggerated, but. Yeah,
I was gonna say that's what happened to me last night. Is I went to sleep very, very late because me and my friend were playing, and it's like a thing. If you're hot, you keep on going. But then if you lose, you can't quit the game off a loss. So you have to keep on playing. So I was stuck on that game for till 12 a.m.
Yeah, well, that's much what we got today, guys. Not much, but still, this is our first podcast.
Yeah.
Again, I'm your host, Leslie Hernandez, and this is my co-host,
Alexander Moss.
And if you want, this is to see our maintenance guy, electronic guy. You can hop in frame if you want.
Hi.
You can hop in frame if you want.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
He's good. Let's give a round of applause for him. He's he's good. He's the one that's been sitting down.
The best tech guy.
Yeah.
Come on. But I know we got off topic severely. Like this is very much supposed to be a high school podcast. Like I very much do want to I very much do want to let everybody know that's listening or anything that this is a high school podcast. Yes, we want to talk about real genuine, we want to talk about war, everything. But
that's the thing with podcasts. Sometimes they just get off topic. Sometimes.
No, yeah, I was gonna say we get off topic, but if there's any high schoolers out there that you have some story you want to tell, you're doing good for yourself, you have a business, anything, very much reach us and we will 100% interview you.
You can email me at 315-1767@smsd.org, or you can email Alex at
314-714-9@smsd.org.
Yeah, or you can pull up to room 123, which is the official K-Like or Video Productions room.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we got today, so thanks.
Thank you.